Hello and welcome to Sew You by CJ Couture. I am so glad you decided to join me on today. Today we are going to be working on this beautiful pattern, the macaws. It's so simple. And the number is L9428. I picked this cutie up from Walmart the other day. And what I liked about it was how the patterns, the pockets are right there in the front. And then I like that little A-line look. I love that little swoop look, little twirly look. So this is what we're going to be working on today, and I'm going to be doing view C. View C, yeah, that's view C there. And the sleeveless, it is warm down here. This particular pattern calls for a lining, and I went ahead and did it in this one just to see how it turns out. So I don't know if I'll do that in the other ones that I do, because I'm sure if I like it, I'll do some more. And this pattern, what I like about it is you can see the back of it. You can do contrasting colors in that. You can do color blocking and all of that. On the bottom you can do color blocking. So I thought it was really neat and versatile on what it's offering. This view B here, as you can see, it's got little sleeve, little tiny sleeve there. It's really cute. So if you're interested in what we're going to do, stay tuned. Okay, so now we're getting ready to get started, and of course you got to cut out your pattern pieces. And I've already cut mine out. The pockets, like I said, it calls for pockets, so you're gonna cut two of the fabric, two of the lining. Of course, I just used the fashion fabric for it all. And by the way, this fabric here, I did pick it up from Walmart, and I've had it for a while. I really like it. So this is from Walmart. It's a cotton, and I love all those designs in there. It looks like kind of like an African print, Cairo print rather. So the back, you're gonna need to cut two of these in the number 7 and two of the lining pieces. You're gonna cut number 3, 2 fabric, 2 lining. Pattern piece number 5, which is the side front, 2 of these in fabric and 2 in the lining. Pattern piece number 8, 2 in the fabric and 2 in the lining. So now that we have our pattern pieces cut out, let's get started. Okay, first things first. And first what we're going to do is grab pattern piece number 3, which is your front. You're going to grab your front. Like I said, you've seen my previous videos, I always cut from the fashion fabric side up. Maybe I'll start changing that because it does add an extra step to turning it. First thing you're going to do is go to the front of this. You're going to pin it all the way down, and what you're going to do is you're going to start at the top, 5/8 of an inch seam, go all the way down to the bottom. Once you do that, you're going to stay stitch between the notches on the sides. And if you can see those notches, let me turn it the other way, maybe you can see it better. There, on the notches, once you sew the front, you see these notches here? Here's a notch there, and there's a notch there. You're gonna stay stitch on both sides in between those notches. When you do that, we'll be back. Okay, so we have sewn the front pieces together, and we have stay stitched the sides between the notches. And now what you're gonna do is grab pattern piece number 4. Grab 2 of those pieces, which is your pocket. And you made your notches. You got 2 circles that you made notches at. You should have 2 circles on each side. Okay, circle there. And what you're gonna do is line your pockets up right side to right side, and there's a notch as well. So line that up, pin it. Okay, pin that. And you're gonna do that on both sides. And that notch. That's why it's important to make your notches. And I'm gonna give it a 5/8 of an inch seam both of these sides. We'll be right back. Okay, once you have done that and sewn your pockets onto pattern piece number 3, which is your front, you're going to grab your side front, which is pattern piece 5. Then you're going to find the circles. You got circles on here too, because this is for your pockets. And you got a notch. So you're going to grab pattern piece number 4, which is the other 2 pockets. And we're going right side to right sides, remember? And find those notches. And gonna pin pattern piece there, right side to right side on this side as well. Pin those pockets to that. Then when you do that, you're gonna stitch 5/8 of an inch seam on both sides. We'll be right back. Okay, so we're back and we have sewn our pockets to pattern piece number 5. This is our side front. We've sewn the pockets to it. Now you're going to connect it to pattern piece 3, which is the front. So I've connected this one to show you. As you can see, I've manipulated fabric so I can make sure that that bust part is in there. You're gonna have to manipulate that. We are curvy people, remember? So you're gonna sew all the way down 5/8 of an inch seam. You're gonna get to the pocket here where the circle is, and then stop, double tap. Then you're gonna start where the circle is down here, double tap, and sew straight down to the end. Then we'll come back around and sew the pocket around. Okay, it's very important to do that because your fabric will end up shorter at the bottom if you don't do it this way. I've seen it too many times happen. So do that on both sides and we'll be right back. Okay, so I have connected the side fronts, the pockets, all of that is done as you can see. And I really like these little front pockets here. It's really neat. I'll kind of show you the back of it, how it's looking. And as you can see, those pockets, they go right there in the front. That's how that goes. I've already gave all my seams a nice press. You can see the dress is really coming together. And it's gonna flare out. Let me kind of show you. Kind of flare out on the sides is what it's gonna do. So now we got all of that put together. We can put it to the side. Now we're gonna grab our back, start working on our back pieces. So grab pattern piece number 7. Take the pins out of that. And I'm gonna turn it. Turn it. I know. I could have eliminated this from the beginning. However, this dress calls for a zipper, and if you put your, you know, the back is where the 3 notches are, okay? There's 3 notches down there. So how do we know what to sew? So you should have some circles, a circle actually, for where your zipper stops. Put a pin there, and we know the zipper is going from the top all the way down to this large circle. From the large circle all the way down to the bottom, you're going to stitch 5/8 of an inch seam, okay? Then what we're going to do is grab our pattern piece number, our side back, pattern piece 8, and open that out, and kind of like the same technique you just did for the front, you're going to do for the back. Start at the top, line up your notches, all of your notches. Where's my notches? Okay, there it is. And you line those notches up. You're gonna do a 5/8 of an inch seam down both sides with both of your side fronts. Do that and we'll be right back. Okay, so we have sewn our back pieces together. Everything is sewn on, as you can see. Now what you're gonna do, grab your front. We're getting ready to connect it. So we're about finished with this dress. And as you know, the lining piece, the dress calls for a lining. Now, if you don't want to put a lining in here, you're going to have to do some bias binding and all of that in yours if you don't want to put the lining piece in there, okay? So now what you're going to do is go to the top, line up your notches, and pin. This dress has a slight curve at the neck, so it gives it a somewhat stand-up collar. So you know you got a curve in there in that part when you get to that. See that? You're gonna go up, and then it's kind of a curve, and it goes up. That's the top of the neck. So that's what you're gonna do for that. And you're gonna do the same thing for the other side. So once you do that, and we get both of those sides done, what you're gonna do is get your sides, put your sides together, do a 5/8 of an inch seam down these sides, both sides, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. As you can see, y'all won't believe this, but I was sewing away. I forgot I was videoing, so I didn't put the lining in here. And what I did was I just did a half a lining. I didn't do a full lining. I think that's just going to be too hot. So I do have a lining in there. The dress is completely constructed. The only thing that is left is the zipper. And I looked in my stash and I do not have a zipper. Well, the zipper and just him in the bottom. So let me kind of give you a quick look at how it kind of looks on the mannequin, on the dress form, rather. Let you see how it looks. Really nice. Came out really, really nice. And I like, what I really like about it is this high neck. That high neck right there is me. That's so me. Look at that. And high neck and the flare at the bottom. And of course pockets, because you know I love these pockets. And the pockets, see, they're right here in the front. They're not on the sides. They're right here in the front. And that's what I like. That is just so cute. That's a different look. And then you got the flare. So this is a fitting flare look. Fitting flare. See that? And like I said, the only thing left is the zipper. It calls for a 22-inch zipper. And hem all of that together. Put that together. And look at that. That is really a nice dress. I enjoyed putting it together. It's really neat. Pretty simple. It's not a very hard pattern at all. Very simple. And I think I'm going to do this in some contrasting colors the next time I do it. Maybe black and white. All kind of color blocking. Greens, yellows. You can just have fun with this dress. So if you like what you're seeing, why don't you please like, share, and subscribe to my page, and hit that notification button down below so you can be notified when I post videos. Will you please share with your family and friends? I will really appreciate you joining me on this journey. Peace, love, and blessings.